Okay, you guys, as promised, I would keep you updated on the case that I just posted the article on in the Augusta Chronicle. I apologize, I didn't realize that there was another article that had just gone up today. This article was written with regards to the Asabsit that actually filed all of those retaliatory liens, and this shows that he was found guilty on 21 federal charges in the Augusta trial. So I will go over this briefly. Hours after he was arrested by federal agents, Timothy Pate laughed as he told a friend that they had nothing on him. On Thursday, a grand jury in the United States District Court determined the evidence gathered by federal investigators was more than enough to prove that Pate committed 21 crimes when he filed bogus liens against 7 public officials and tried to send 5 into involuntary bankruptcy. Pate, who considers himself as Sobsit and one outside of government control, sat in a cell instead of attending any part of his federal trial. I'm sorry, you guys. Still having the allergy or whatever this is issue. He was arrested in August 2018. The jury found him guilty on 16 counts of filing a false retaliatory lien against federal officials and 5 counts of false bankruptcy declaration. Pate failed to file tax returns for 2011 through 2014. When he filed for 2015, he claimed that while he made no wages, he was due $2.75 million in refunds. The next year, he claimed a $1.15 million refund, and for 2017, he claimed a $3.72 million refund. When the IRS notified Pate, he wouldn't be getting a dime, but would be responsible for a $5,000 fine for each frivolous tax return he filed. Pate turned to the U.S. Tax Court. When he lost there, he turned to the U.S. District in Augusta and sued the IRS tax commissioner. When he didn't get his way, he began filing liens, $15 million, $33 million, and even $100 million against a federal magistrate, Judge Brian Epps, who presided over the pretrial issues in Pate's lawsuit. He used these liens as weapons. Assistant U.S. Attorney Joseph McCool argued to the jury on his closing statement. The 7 victims, including a former chief of staff for President Obama, who also served 4 years as the Secretary of Treasury, stood in Pate's way of getting millions in tax refunds that he hadn't earned, McCool said. In phone calls and an email passage, Pate admitted he was using the liens as weapons, McCool said. And if filing liens against victims weren't enough, he filed petitions for involuntary bankruptcy against 5 of the victims, known that he was lying that any of them ever owed him any money. But defense attorney Justin Maines asked the jury in his closing statement to see Pate as a man deluded with ridiculous ideas. In his mind, he wasn't making false claims. He thought he was participating in the judicial process, Maines says. Pate had no idea how the system works, and when he failed, he became frustrated. I'm not going to read the rest of this. I'll link this in the description, or rather in the comment section, as I always do, for you guys to read the remainder of this, but I wanted to update you. All right, thanks everybody. Have a wonderful weekend.